In the last video, I mentioned that certain college majors can be risky and that students don't always understand the risk. Most of the risk revolves around the major not leading to expected employment outcomes. Before we dig into these risks and ways to de-risk a major, I want to share a quick story. A few months ago, I was chatting with one of my cousins who is looking at colleges. He specifically was looking at colleges with large athletic departments because he wants to be a sports journalist one day. Because he wants to be a sports journalist, he was targeting colleges that offered one of the following majors, either journalism or sports communications. My immediate thought when he told me these majors was, yikes, that's pretty risky. Let me tell you why. To start, those majors are very specific, meaning they directly relate to only a handful of jobs. There's risk in this because if you ever want to get a job in some area outside of journalism, it's likely that your major will actually hurt you in your job search because employers probably won't think that you've received the basic education and training to do anything else. For example, if my cousin ever wanted to pivot into working in a business, some employers might look at his journalism degree and think he's unqualified for a business job. Another reason is that sports journalism is a highly competitive industry because it seems exciting. So there's a lot of people who want those jobs. Even if my cousin worked hard in school and did everything he could, he might not be able to land an entry-level sports journalism job through no fault of his own. So now that we know that majors can be risky, let's turn our attention towards things students can do to de-risk them. First, students can choose majors that are flexible in terms of job outcomes, meaning there are a lot of different jobs that require this major. Let's look at business majors for an example. I think the most flexible business major is accounting because there's a wide range of jobs that accountants can do, such as tax preparation, management consulting, FP&A, etc. Also, accountants oftentimes have the most flexibility to work in different jobs within a business when compared to other majors. For example, most companies would let an accountant work in HR, but they wouldn't let an HR major work in accounting. Now, to make this move to HR, the accountant might have to get an HR certification or do some additional training. But in general, many companies value an accountant's education, training, and skills so much that they're more willing to allow accountants to try different jobs. Second, students can choose majors that are transferable across industries. I think a major that exemplifies the concept of transferability is business analytics. With a business analytics degree, you'll be practicing how to take data, analyze it, and present it to make decisions. That skill set is used in a lot of jobs across almost every industry. Third, if your major is very specific, why not pair it with another major or minor that has either flexibility or transferability? Going back to my cousin's desire to major in sports journalism, which is very specific, he could pair that with a minor in business as a de-risking strategy. I want to end with two notes. First, I don't want to come across as suggesting that you shouldn't major in something specific if it's a good fit for you. I'm a big believer in betting on yourself, so do it. Second, I just want to reiterate that there are other pathways to specific careers besides college. Going back to my cousin's desire to be a sports journalist, he could pursue that career outside of college by starting a website where he posts articles he writes about his favorite teams. If the website gets big enough, that can launch his sports journalism career and save him a lot of tuition money.